Chelsea, nice to meet you.
You too.
Backstage at The Voice, congratulations tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I just sang one of my absolute favorite songs in the world by one of my favorite bands, so I had a great time.
And you are a freak of nature, is what Blake said tonight.
Yeah, totally. I received that.
I loved your response. You're kind of like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, that's cool. If he means vocally, that's kind of how I'm taking it, I hope.
Either Pharrell or Adam, they were like, that should be your album title.
Yes.
Would that potentially be your album title, you think?
I would definitely release an album called Freak of Nature. I would do it.
And I love watching you on stage. You're so charismatic, and there's so much energy there. How is it watching yourself back? Are you surprised sometimes by the faces that you pull?
I'm pretty familiar with some of my facial expressions because I get comments a lot. Even before this, people would comment about some of my facial expressions. So I'm not really surprised. It's awesome to get to watch it back though, because you're in the moment. You don't really know exactly what's happening, and I started watching it. I haven't finished watching it actually. I just felt so good about it.
Good. I mean, you had an awesome performance tonight. You should feel good.
Thank you.
You want a high five so you feel even better? For being here at The Voice, what have you learned most about yourself being in this competition?
That I'm a stronger person than I thought I was. I mean, doing something like this, I'm out here by myself. I mean, I have all these people around me and the other artists, and we become such good friends. It's sort of like family, but I am here by myself, and I'm doing this on my own. I have the strength to not lose my inner peace in this situation, and also musically, it's taught me that the musician that I always have wanted to be since I was a kid, the musician that I dreamed about, the performances that I dreamed about, like tonight, I would listen to songs and imagine myself performing them in these huge ways with all this, elaborate staging, and I am that person.
You are, girl.
It's the most amazing. It's absolutely amazing to live a dream like this.
Has there been like one specific moment that's been kind of that awestruck, out-of-body moment where you're maybe up on stage or having a conversation with someone that's kind of made you step back?
Really, tonight is the first time that I've realized sort of where I am and what I'm doing. When I sort of got to my farthest point staging-wise, and I was up there sort of with the audience in the seats, and I was holding out a note, and I was getting to the end of my song. I just had this moment of clarity, which doesn't really happen to me that much in music. I'm usually in it, but I was just holding out this note and looking out, and I just saw everything, and it just became so real for me in that moment, if that makes any sense. I'm long-winded, so.
Best advice you've received since being in this competition?
To use my range, and I say that every time, but it's true. Blake told me, you need to use your range because you have it. And before coming on this show, there were places in my voice that I didn't go just because I didn't think that I could. It wasn't like I was sad. I was just like, oh, well, I don't go there. But I tried to for the show, and then Blake was like, yeah, you have that, and you need to use it. So
it's gotta be so great. I mean, Blake's obviously a pro, and he's won this competition many times. So that's gotta be a cool thing to have him on your side.
Yeah, Blake is totally awesome. You just don't know how the coaches are going to be. They're these huge celebrities, these huge people in music, and getting to work with him so closely. And I may have said this before. He's like an older brother. He's wise and he's concerned with what you're doing and wanting to make it the best it can be. But he's also not going to say, "Oh no, you can't be yourself." He lets me be me, and then just makes it better with his awesome ideas, and it's just so awesome to get to work with him.
That's great. And for you, how about any pre-show rituals you have?
When I'm out there on stage before the song starts, I'm just like, God help me not, fail in, help me get through the song, because I've practiced it so many times, and sometimes the bathroom, you don't want the practice in the bathroom to be the best performance. So
it echoes in there.
Exactly. So you think it's like the best it's going to be in the bathroom, but no. So I just pray that I can do the best that I can do, and also I groove a little bit, preparing for the song to start. Before the music even comes on, I'm like, okay, it's time to go, amp myself up.
What's your go-to dance move? I feel like you should show me. What are we going to see on stage in the future from you?
Man, this is my go-to dance move, but it's like one of my favorite dance moves ever. I learned it from this Korean singer. Her music video, she was like, I don't want to fail right now. Let's see.
You got this, girl.
That's I just stepped on my skirt. That might be a little inappropriate though.
Do that next week, maybe?
If I'm still here, I might try to bust out the knee swipe.
You can do the other side, both sides though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much. So nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Now, to see more interviews from your favorite contestants, be sure to click right here. What are you waiting for? Do it right now.